A few hours later, this is all dry, but I'm not going to put my shoes on. I'm just going to wear my socks so I don't crush into this at all. Okay. Now I've got to seal the rest of this floor, and I remember where it is. You just have to kind of remember, and I'm going to go over just a hair further than the center, and I'm going to come back this way, and I remember it was over this way. It was about halfway right in there. I'll have the light on it, but see, on the second coat you might not be able to see it very well on where you stopped the sealer. So I know pretty much where it was. Okay, and I'm going to go just beyond it a little bit. And I don't want to wear my shoes because this floor is still curing underneath. And it's going to take a good 72 hours to cure it, enough to put furniture back in here and stuff like that. So I don't want to wear my shoes that have the waffle feet underneath them or anything, because I don't want to mark anything up at all. This floor looks really good. Okay. And the second coat, mind you, should not take as long as the first coat to dry, because you're only putting a thin layer on there. It's not going to soak up into the concrete as much as the first coat. So you'll be able to see that the second coat slides on a little bit easier, and you're just putting a thin film on there. You're not building it up so much that it's going to take twice as long to dry. That's the key. The first coat has to be dry all the way before you put the second coat on. Remember that. I figured I might as well show you the last little bit of this. I told you I had just my socks on. And I'm still using the same roller as before. I rinsed it out a little bit. Actually, this last time, I didn't rinse it out between this little bit and the last bit that I did. And so it got a little hard, but once you start putting it back into the sealer, you start softening it up. And I saw a couple spots where it goes, but then I flip it over. I just flipped it over. I wanted to try to make sure I got the rest of this with just the same roller as before, because I didn't want to have to get into another roller. Remember, I was trying to save another $4, $3.50 on that other roller. I didn't have to get into it. This was the old one she had from painting from before, and it's working. After this, I'm going to throw this one away. She's got another one for painting later, and this one I wouldn't have really wanted to use this for painting, because when you paint on walls, you don't want your roller cover to have any problems. Down here on the floor, you know, that's another case in itself. Okay, let's see. I guess I've got to put in just a little more sealer, and I happen to have. I've got about this much left, so I was like spacing there just for a minute to make sure that I had enough. Remember, I said I probably shouldn't have done that hallway closet just yet. I should have done that last in case I ran out, but I've got enough. And you see, before I came out about this far, and so I'm going to go over just a little bit more. Actually, I probably stopped about right there, but I'm going to go over a little bit further. I could put a piece of masking tape or something on the floor here to see how far I should have gone. But I'm going just a little bit extra, so I know I've got the coverage. I'm beyond center of the hallway. So see, now I'm done. Right now, I'm calling that done. That's it. I'm done with my floor. Yes. So So as that's drying, I'm just going to have to remember now to walk around this way, then the other way, okay? I've got a little bit of extra sealer here. Let's see what I'm going to do. I've got my bag. And I've got to dump this back in here. Let's see how careful I can be to get this in here. I could do this outside too, but if I spill anything, I'm right here. I can just hit it with the roller. There you go. And say I took that paintbrush before and I cleaned it out. I've already got it cleaned out. And by the way, this brush, it cleans out with water. And that's the kind of sealer I got to clean it out with. And once it dries, it could be just a hair stiff. And all you have to do is break up the bristles, you know, just a little bit, and you're ready for your next paint project. That came in handy. Okay, there you go. I'm going to take this roller and I can throw this one away now because I'm done with it. And I get my broom back. Here's my broom handle. So I hardly spent any money at all for the material and for also the tools to put this down. 1 gallon did everything that you saw on this video series. And I had a little bit left. So that gallon cost me around $28. And that's it. So when you get done with your floor, you got to make a decision. Are you going to wear shoes in here from now on or not? You know, when you come in the door, you can put a mat, you can put a little basket there with your shoes. You can have some slippers there, slip on some slippers or whatever. If you want to do that, hey, you're the one in charge.
That's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.